welcome back to our channel. In this video, I'm going to have a huge announcement. The announcement is we are going to start a new series in this channel. The series is Milestones. As you all know that milestones is a very important aspect to consider for the growth and development of your baby. So in this series, we are going to discuss about all the milestones of your baby, gross motor, fine motor, language, and also social and various things, and I'm also going to do it according to month wise so that you have more clarity on what to expect on each month. And if you're new to this channel, hey, I'm Teena. I'm a health psychologist and also a mom of a preterm baby. My baby Olive was born at 30 weeks with 1.27 kgs of weight, and you can see this picture. And now she's an adorable toddler who is 3 years old. She recently had her birthday. So I'm going to share my journey with Olive and my experiences and tips for all of you. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon next to it. And dear mamas, please support this channel by liking the videos, by commenting, and also sharing with other mamas. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So let's start this video with the first month milestones. And mamas, please make sure that you use the corrected age when analyzing the growth and development of your baby. And if you don't know how to calculate the corrected age, I've made a separate video. You can check out this video to find out how to calculate the corrected age for a premature baby. And even after correcting the corrected age, there are still certain plus and minus of months, so don't have to worry about it. And in this series, I'm going to detailedly explain you when did Olive have her milestones, at what age, and what can you expect with your baby. Yeah, so don't worry about it. Mamas, before going into the video, I want to tell you that this is not my own information. This is highly scientific. This information is from American Academy of Pediatrics about developmental milestones of premature babies. You can also search for it. I'm just doing what you have to do just to help you. So now let's get into the first month milestones. Starting with social, the first thing that you can observe is having eye contact. As soon as Olive was born, she had eye contact. I mean, not on the same day, but while she was in NICU. We can definitely see that newborn babies have eye contact in very few days. So if it is not until the second month, then I recommend you to go check with your doctor. The second thing is looks at parent and follows the parent with eyes. For example, if you're moving in front of the baby, the parent, the baby will follow you with eyes. The third point is having comforting behaviors like putting their hands in their mouth, almost like sucking. So babies feel a lot of comfort through that. And the fourth one is a very interesting one. This is common for all the babies. When they are bored, they try to show certain tantrums and tempers like crying or being frustrated, bored. They somehow tell you that they are bored. And this doesn't happen frequently like the newborns, because most of the time preterm babies will be sleeping in their first month like up to 20 to 22 hours sometimes. So in that brief time also, if they're awake, you can expect this. The last thing in social is they look at an object for a very short span of time. For example, if you're showing a colorful bowl, or even if they're looking at you, they look at you for a short span of time. But mothers, they look a little more, but any object for a short span of time. Now, let's move on to the second category, language. The first thing that you can see is they have short sounds of vowel sounds. And let me remind you that is not vowel letters like A, E, I, O, U, but the vowel sounds like A, E, O, something like that, depending on what they are feeling. They have different cries. You have to understand what type of cry they are having for what type of things. I have seen a special video where I think she's a doctor or someone, a child expert I can say, where she has decoded the baby's language. So she understands with the type of cry, if the baby is hungry, if the baby is tired, if the baby is sleepy. You can just, type it in YouTube, you will get it. Even I was seeing that. So for each thing, they had different type of cry. So you can see that. The second one is they get alerted when they hear sudden sounds, and they calm down when they hear parents' voice. The third sign is they show excessive sensitivity towards the sounds of their environment. For example, they startle a lot, or they get afraid a lot, or they cry a lot, or they do throw tantrums a lot because they get excessively stimulated by the environment around them. And we personally, me and my mother, were primary caregivers to Olive when she was a very tiny little baby, and during 1 kg when we brought her home. We made sure that the house was absolutely silent. You don't even believe how silent it was, like, you know, pin drop silence, because she needed sleep, she needed rest. So we were not talking. Me and my mom were mostly whispering, and the TV was always on mute. Whenever we are watching TV for, you know, relaxing, it was always mute. Phones were silent, because the more they sleep, the more their brain development happens. So that's the reason. Make sure that your environment is very quiet and calm, and no fighting, no arguments during this time, because it's going to frighten the baby. And if the baby is not sleeping properly, the baby's brain won't develop. Overall, the baby needs a lot of rest. Let's move on to the next part, motor development. The first one is the baby moves hands and legs, both the hands and both the legs, sometimes both up or sometimes all drawn inside, depending on the type of response that they are having. And the last one is whenever they are slightly in rest position and their tummy is full, that means they're not hungry and they're in resting position, you can see that their palms are slightly open. If they're hungry, they close it. If they're like not hungry and relaxed, slightly open. You don't see babies like this, you see babies like this, a little open. But if they're like tightly doing this, that means they're hungry or they're tired or something, because usually babies sleep like this, right? So you can observe their palms. A lot of things go on when you observe the baby a lot. So that's it for this video. I hope it added value to you. If you do think so, don't forget to hit the like button and leave your comments down below. I will definitely try to answer them. Give me some time, I will definitely answer. And before going, mamas, if you want more information on preterm baby care at home, I highly recommend you get these 2 books. This is about experience. It's Mommy, I'm Here But a Little Early. I've written this and I've gathered all the information required to help you to take care of your premature baby at home. And this weight gain feeding tracker, it's highly recommended to track your baby's feeding, milestones, weight gain, doctor's appointments and vaccinations, and many more things. So I highly recommend you get these 2 books. They are really helpful. They're available on Amazon, Flipkart and Notion Press. So yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, take care of yourselves and take care of your little ones. Bye bye.